Hello students, let us continue our discussion on division algorithm for polynomials. Next problem, divide divide 3x square minus x cube minus 3x plus 5 by x minus 1 minus x square, and verify the division algorithm. Divide 3x square minus x cube minus 3x plus 5 by x minus 1 minus x square, full point. Verify the division algorithm. Verify the division algorithm. Clearly this is dividend and this is divisor. Take, this is our divisor, x minus x square plus x minus 1, and take dividend minus x cube plus 3x square minus 3x plus 5. Divisor, dividend. Now divide this expression with this. Divide this polynomial with the polynomial minus x square plus x minus 1. Just concentrate on first term. For getting minus x cube, which term we need to multiply for divisor? Which term we need to multiply for getting minus x cube? Which term we need to multiply for divisor? For getting minus x cube, clearly x. Now multiply every term of divisor by x, then it will be minus x cube plus x square, just multiplication, minus whole thing divided by nothing means take 0. Now subtract 1 and 2, or else just reverse the signs. Take positive, negative, positive, negative. Now these two terms will be get cancelled. Now it will be 2x square minus plus, it will be minus 2x plus 5 remains. Now observe degree of divisor and degree of remainder. Continue this process till degree of remainder should be less than degree of divisor, or else degree of remainder should be equal to 0, or degree of remainder should be less than degree of divisor. Continue the process till the end. Clearly degree of numerator is same as, degree of divisor is same as degree of remainder, so continue this process. For getting 2x square, which term we need to multiply for divisor? That is minus 2. Now minus 2 into minus x square is plus 2x square minus 2x plus 2. Now again reverse the signs, means subtraction of these two terms, positive, negative. These two terms will be get cancelled. These two terms will be get cancelled. We get 3. Minus 2x square plus 2x square minus 2x plus 2x, 5 minus 2, it will be 3. Now clearly degree of remainder is less than degree of divisor. What is degree of remainder? Nothing variable is given, means its degree is 0. Simply 3 is given means it is 3 power 0. Now clearly it is quotient, it is divisor and it is remainder. Now verify the division algorithm. Now verify division algorithm. According to division algorithm, dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now simplify this, check whether it gives dividend or not. What is our divisor? It will be minus x square plus x minus 1 into what is our quotient? This is our quotient, x minus 2 plus remainder is 3. Usual multiplication, minus x cube plus x square minus x, minus into minus plus 2x square, minus 2 into minus x square is plus 2x square, minus 2x minus into minus plus 2 plus 3 remains as it is. Now minus x cube plus, here we have 2x square plus x square, it will be 3x square, minus x minus 2x, it will be minus 3x plus 5. Now look at the dividend. Minus x cube plus 3x square minus 3x plus 5, clearly it is dividend. This is division algorithm. First usual division, after that apply division algorithm. Division algorithm suggests dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Clearly it is satisfied. Dividend equal to dividend. If you multiply divisor and quotient and add it to remainder, clearly it gives dividend. Hence it is verified. Next problem. Divide the polynomial p of x by polynomial g of x. Once again question. Divide the polynomial p of x by the polynomial g of x. Find the quotient remainder of the following. Find the quotient and remainder of the following. Question is, divide polynomial p of x. Divide polynomial p of x by polynomial g of x and find the quotient and remainder of the following. And first one, p of x equal to, p of x they have given, that is x cube minus 3x square plus 5x, x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3, and g of x equal to, g of x is another polynomial, that is x square minus 2. Divide polynomial p of x by g of x, then find the quotient and remainder in this case. P of x they have given and p of x and g of x they have given. We need to find quotient and remainder by dividing these two polynomials. Divide p of x by g of x means this is our divisor. What is our divisor? X square minus 2 is our divisor. And take p of x, that is our dividend, x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. Just concentrate on first term. For getting x cube, which term we need to multiply for the divisor? That is x only. Then multiply every term, x cube minus 2x. Means simply nothing is there. After x cube and minus 2x, nothing is there, means just take 0 and 0. Now just reverse the signs. Minus, plus, minus and minus. Now these two terms will be get cancelled. After that, minus 3x square, 3x square. Minus 3x square remains as it is. Why? Because x square term is not there. Here only we have x. Minus 3x square remains as it is. 5x minus 2x. 5x minus 2x. Sorry, 5x its sign is also positive. 5x plus 2x, that is 7x. Take minus 3 as it is, because minus 3 minus 0. Again degree of remainder is same as degree of divisor, so continue this process. One more step. For getting minus 3x square, which term we need to multiply? That is minus 3. Now multiply these two terms for minus 3. Then it will be minus 3x square minus into minus plus 6. Nothing means take 0. Positive, negative, negative. These two terms will be get cancelled. Here 7x is there, but in the second equations x term is not there, so directly 7x. And minus 3 minus 6, it will be minus 9. Now stop this process. Why? Because clearly degree of remainder is less than degree of divisor. Stop this process after getting degree of numerator is equal to 0 or less than degree of divisor. Divide p of x by g of x and find quotient and remainder. In this case, what is quotient? This is our quotient. X minus 3 is our quotient. And what is remainder? This is our remainder, 7x minus 9. Divide p of x by g of x, then find the quotient and remainder. This is our quotient and this is the remainder, and it is divisor. Divisor and dividend already given. This is our divisor and this is dividend. We need to find remaining two, quotient and remainder. Next problem. Divide polynomial p of x by polynomial g of x and find the quotient and remainder. Once again question. Divide the polynomial p of x by polynomial g of x and find the quotient and remainder of the following. Second one. Second problem, what is p of x? Divide p of x by g of x, that is x power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5 by x square plus 1 minus x. Divide p of x by g of x. After that, find remainder and quotient. Now usual division. This is our divisor. This by this. By it is g of x. Now consider divisor. What is our divisor? G of x is divisor. X square minus x plus 1. This is our dividend. Consider dividend, that is x power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. After taking dividend and divisor, just concentrate on first term of dividend. For getting first term of dividend, which term we need to multiply for divisor? Which term we need to multiply for getting first term of dividend? That is x square. X square into x square, only x power 4. Now after getting x square, now multiply every term. X power 4 minus x cube plus x square. After this take 0 and 0, no problem. Now reverse the signs. It will be positive, negative, negative, negative. Now x power 4 and x power 4 will be get cancelled. Now here minus 3x square is there. Minus 3x square is there, 4x is there, plus 5 is there. But here x cube term is not there, means treat this as 0. Coefficient of x cube is 0, means directly we get x cube. Because in the dividend x cube term is not there. X cube term is not there means treat coefficient of x cube as 0. 0 into, or else you can take 0 into x cube. 0 into x cube. So 0 into x cube plus x cube, clearly x cube. Minus 3x square minus x square. It will be minus 4x square. Next, plus 4x remains as it is. X power 4 minus x cube plus x square, after that 4x plus 5. Again degree of remainder is more than degree of divisor, so continue this process. For getting x cube, which term we need to multiply? Plus x. X cube minus x square plus x, take 0. Now reverse the signs, positive. Here negative, positive. Positive is there, negative, negative. These two terms will be get cancelled. After that minus 4x square plus 4x square, it will be minus 3x square. Here plus 4x is there, minus x is there, means plus 3x plus 5. Now also degree of numerator is, degree of divisor is same as degree of divisor. Again continue this process. Stop this process, continue this process till degree of remainder should be less than degree of divisor. Continue this process till you get degree of divisor should be more than degree of remainder. Continue this process till degree of remainder should be less than degree of divisor. For getting minus 3x square, clearly we need minus 3. Now multiply every term with minus 3. Minus 3x square, minus into minus plus 3x minus 3. Now again reverse the signs, positive, negative, positive. Now these two terms will be get cancelled. Minus 3x plus 2x. Minus 3x plus 3x will be get cancelled. Plus 5, it will be 8. Now clearly degree of numerator is, degree of divisor is more than degree of remainder. Now we can stop here. Continue this process till you get degree of numerator is less than degree of divisor. Now clearly this is divisor, quotient and remainder, and it is dividend. We need quotient and remainder. Quotient equal to, in this case what is our quotient? This is our quotient, x square plus x minus 3, it is our quotient. And what is our remainder? Remainder is equal to, remainder is 8. What is our requirement? Find the quotient and remainder. Clearly quotient is x square plus x minus 3 and remainder is 8. This is our required answer. Next problem. Check whether the polynomial, next problem, check whether the polynomial next question, check whether the polynomial t square minus 3 is a factor of two t power 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 2t square minus 9t minus 12. It is one more type of problem. Check whether t square minus 3 is factor of this polynomial. First check whether first polynomial is factor of second polynomial or not. When this factor is polynomial of this polynomial, when t square minus 3 is said to be factor of this polynomial, after dividing this polynomial by this polynomial, if you get remainder as 0, then clearly this is factor of this polynomial. If remainder is not equal to 0, then it is not a factor. If you divide this polynomial by this polynomial, if you get remainder as 0, then t square minus 3 is factor of this polynomial. Otherwise it is not a polynomial. Remember one thing, after dividing one polynomial with another polynomial, if you get remainder as 0, then one of the polynomial is factor of other one. If you get remainder as 0, then one polynomial is factor of other polynomial. Now just divide this polynomial with t square minus 3. T square minus 3, 2t power 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 9t minus 12. If you divide this polynomial with t square minus 3, lastly if you get remainder as 0, then clearly t square minus 3 is factor of this polynomial, otherwise it is not factor. Same procedure for getting 2t power 4, which term we should multiply for the divisor? Clearly 2t square. If you multiply t square to 2t square, then we get 2t power 4. 2t power 4 minus 6t square. Now just reverse the signs. 2t power 4 will be get cancelled. Here 3t cube, but in the second term t cube term is not there, means its coefficient is 0, so directly take 3t cube. Here minus 2t square is there, here plus 2t square, 6t square is there, so plus 4t square. After that take minus 9t minus 12 as it is. Again t cube, degree of remainder is more than divisor, so continue this process. For getting 3t cube, which term we need to multiply? Clearly 3t. Then it will be 3t cube minus 9t plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. After that reverse the signs. Its sign is positive, make it negative. It is negative, make it positive. Here negative, negative. Now minus 3t cube plus 3t cube will be get cancelled. Next, here 4t square is there, but in the denominator, in the second polynomial t square term is not there, means directly take 4t square only, means nothing is t square term is not there, means its coefficient is 0, that term is not there. So 4t square minus 0 times t square is 4t square. Here minus 90 plus 90 0, these two terms will be get cancelled, take minus 12 remains as. Now for getting 4t square, which term we need to multiply for divisor? Clearly 4. 4t square minus 12. Now just reverse the signs, get cancelled. Clearly remainder is 0. After dividing one polynomial with another polynomial, if remainder is 0, then one of the polynomial is factor of other polynomial. If you get remainder as 0, then one of the polynomial is factor of other one. Clearly remainder is 0, therefore t square minus 3 is factor of, if remainder is 0, then it is factor, otherwise it is not a factor. T square minus 3 is a factor of 2t power 4 plus 3t cube minus 2t square minus 90 minus 12. We can say that t square minus 3 is factor. Why? Because on dividing this polynomial by t square minus 3, we get remainder as 0. If you get remainder as 0, then clearly it is factor. If remainder is non-zero, then it is not a factor. Remember this point. Next problem. Next problem, check whether the polynomial x square plus 3x plus 1 is factor of 3x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. Check whether the polynomial x square plus 3x plus 1 is factor of the polynomial 3x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2 or not. Just check whether this is factor of this polynomial or not. For that, divide this polynomial by first polynomial. If remainder is 0, then it is factor. If remainder is non-zero, then it is not a factor. X square plus 3x plus 1. Take this as dividend. That is 3x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. For getting 3x power 4, we need to multiply 3x square. Then we get 3x power 4 plus 9x square, 9x cube plus 3x square, remaining terms take it as 0. Just reverse the signs. These two terms will be get cancelled. Minus 9x cube plus it will be minus 4x cube. Minus 3x square means minus 10x square plus 2x plus 2. Again, degree of remainder is more than degree of divisor, so continue this process. For getting minus 4x cube, which term we need to multiply for the divisor? Clearly minus x, not minus x, minus 4x minus 4x into x square is minus 4x cube minus 12x square minus 4x, then nothing means take it as 0. Now just reverse the signs, positive, positive, negative. These two terms will be get cancelled. Means 2x square minus plus 12x square minus, that is 2, plus 4 plus 2, that is plus 6x plus 2. Now for getting 2x square, which term we need to multiply? That is 2 only. Then we get 2x square plus 6x plus 2. Now just reverse the signs because we are subtracting. Clearly we get remainder as 0. Remainder 0 means clearly given polynomial is factor of second polynomial. After dividing this polynomial with x square plus 3x, we get remainder as 0. Therefore, x square plus 3x plus 1 is factor of this polynomial. If you get remainder as 0, then it is factor. If remainder is non-zero, then it is not a factor. Clearly remainder is 0. Therefore, x square plus 3x plus 1 is factor of 3x power 4 plus 5x cube minus 7x square plus 2x plus 2. This is factor of this polynomial. Why? Because on dividing given polynomial with another polynomial, it gives remainder 0. Whenever you get remainder 0, that time one polynomial is factor of other polynomial. And dividing one polynomial with other polynomial, if you get remainder 0, then clearly 1 is factor of other one. If remainder is non-zero, then it is not a factor. Next problem. Check whether the polynomial x cube minus 3x plus 1 is a factor of x power 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. Check whether it is a factor of second polynomial or not. Just check whether it is factor of this or not. Check whether first polynomial is factor of second polynomial or not. For that, just divide second polynomial by first polynomial, x cube minus 3x plus 1. It will be x power 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. For getting x power 5, we need to multiply. Which term we need to multiply? Clearly x square. Means x power 5 minus 3x cube plus x square. Minus plus minus get cancelled. Minus x cube, these two terms will be get cancelled, plus 3x plus 1. Again, degree of remainder is not less than degree of divisor, so continue this process till degree of remainder should be less than or equal to 0. Degree of remainder should be equal to 0 or less than divisor. For getting minus x cube, we need to multiply minus x. Then minus x cube minus into minus plus 3x square minus x. Just reverse positive, negative, positive. then minus 3x square plus 2x plus 1. Now stop this process. Why? Because clearly degree of remainder is less than degree of divisor, means stop here. Then what you conclude? Remainder is not equal to 0 means it is not a factor. Remainder is not equal to 0. Remainder is 0 when dividing one polynomial with other polynomial. If you get 0, then that is the factor of other polynomial. In this case remainder is non-zero, therefore this is not a factor. Remainder not equal to 0, therefore x cube minus 3x plus 1 is not a factor of x power 5 minus 4x cube plus x square plus 3x plus 1. When remainder becomes 0, then we conclude it is factor. If remainder is not equal to 0, then it is not a factor. Next question, obtain all zeros of 3x power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5 if two zeros are square root of 3 divided by 5 and minus square root of 5 by 3. Question is, if two zeros are square root of 5 by 3 and minus of square root of 5 by 3. First two zeros are given. Now tell me, how many zeros are exist for this polynomial? How many zeros are exist for this polynomial? For this polynomial there exist 4, at most 4 zeros. Why? Because polynomial of degree 4 means there exist 4 zeros. Polynomial of degree 3 means there exist at most 3 zeros. In this case we have polynomial of degree 4 means at most 4 zeros are exist. Out of 4, 2 zeros are already given. Square root of 5 by 3 and minus square root of 5 by 3 are 2 zeros. Means x equal to plus or minus 5 by 3 is 2 roots. Take solution. These two are roots means x minus square root of 5 by 3 into x plus square root of 5 by 3 are factors of given polynomial. Means x minus square root of 5 by 3 and x plus square root of 5 by 3 are factors of given polynomial. Means first divide, or else x minus square root of 5 by 3 and x plus square root of 5 by 3 are factors of this polynomial is nothing but, and their product is also factor. Means x square minus 5 by 3 x square minus 5 by 3 is factor of, means 2 and 5 are factors of 20. Suppose 2 and 5 are factors of 20, then their product is also factor of 20. Means 2 into 5, 10 is also factor of 20. If 2 and 5 are factors of 20, then their product is also factor of 20. In the same way, x minus square root of 5 by 3 and x plus square root of 5 by 3 are factors of given polynomial. Means their product is also factor of given polynomial. Factor of given polynomial. Given polynomial means, factor means we can divide this with this polynomial. Divide this polynomial by x square minus 5. Take 3x power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. For getting 3x power 4, which term we need to multiply? That is 3x square. 3x square means we get 3x power 4. Multiply for this also. That is minus 5 by 3 into 3x square. That is minus 5x square, because 3 multiply 3 get cancelled. Means take plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. After that, just reverse the signs. Positive, negative, negative, negative. Now these two terms will be get cancelled. It will be x cube. Next, minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. Now again divide. For getting x cube, which term we need to multiply? That is plus x. Plus x for getting x cube. Sorry, here 6x cube is there plus 5x cube. Sorry, just look at this. It will be 6x cube, because here x cube term is not there. Here minus 2x square is there, here plus 5x square, means it is plus 3x square. Plus minus. Next, minus 10x minus 5 as it is. Now for getting 6x cube, which term we need to multiply? That is 6x only. For getting 6x cube, which term we need to multiply for the divisor? That is 6x. 6x into x square is 6x cube. 6x cube. Then minus means minus 10x. If you multiply 6x with minus 5 by 3, 6x into minus 5 by 3 means 30 divided by 3. 30 divided by 3 means 10. 0 plus 0. After that, just divide, reverse the signs. It will be negative, make it positive, negative, negative. This term will be get cancelled. Here 3x square is there, but in the second polynomial x square term is not there, so take directly 3x square. Here minus 10x is there, here plus 10x is there, get cancelled, and minus 5. Now again degree of numerator is same, degree of divisor is same as degree of remainder, so again divide. For getting 3x square, which term we need to multiply? Just 3. That is 3x square minus 5 by 3 into 3, that is minus 5. Now just reverse the signs. We get 0. Clearly we get 0. Means dividend can be written as, directly we can't solve this polynomial. Why? Because it is degree of polynomial of degree 4. If it is quadratic, then directly we can solve. If it is linear, directly we can solve. If it is polynomial of degree 3, 4, 5, then just rewrite the given polynomial. Means this polynomial can be written as, means this is our dividend. Dividend can be written as, how dividend can be written as? Dividend equal to formula. Dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. In this case clearly remainder is 0 only. Means instead of dividend, what is our dividend? This is 3x power 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5 equal to, that's equal to, is equal to, this is dividend. Dividend is equal to quotient into divisor. Quotient, this is our quotient. Quotient into divisor. That's equal to x minus 5 by 3 into, what is our quotient? That is 3x square plus 6x plus 3. Now, means instead of this polynomial, we can use this polynomial, product of two polynomials. We need solution of this polynomial. Both are equal means we can take any one. For easier simplification, I will take equivalently this polynomial. We need zeros, so equate, it is x square. X square minus 5 by 3 into 3x square plus 6x plus 3 equal to 0. Already these two roots are given, just equate second factor. Therefore 3x square plus 6x plus 3, that's equal to 0. Taking 3 common and get cancelled, then it will be x square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So x plus 1 whole square equal to 0. So x equal to 1 and x equal to 1. Remaining two roots are equal. Both the roots are equal to 1. Other two roots are 1 and 1. In this case, other two roots are identical, equal. First factorize it. These two are zeros of this polynomial, means these two are factors of given polynomial. These two are factors means their product is also factor of given polynomial. Factor means we can divide. This is factor of this polynomial, means this polynomial is divisible by x square minus 5. Then just rewrite it, because directly we don't know how to solve polynomial of degree 4. Just reduce it into degree 2. Then already two roots are square root of plus or minus square root of 5 by 3. Other two roots are 1 and 1. This is the procedure for solving polynomial of degree more than 2, when degree 3, 4, 5 are so on. Next problem. Next problem, on dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by polynomial g of x, the quotient and remainders were the quotient and reminders where remains where x minus 2 and minus 2x plus 4 respectively. Find g of x. See students, on dividing this polynomial by g of x, you get quotient as x minus 2 and remainder as minus 2x plus 4. Then find g of x. Take this polynomial and take given polynomial as p of x. Then p of x equal to given polynomial, that is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. It is given polynomial. On dividing with g of x, our divisor is g of x. The quotient and remainders are x minus 2 and quotient. First term is x minus 2, quotient, that is q of x. Q of x equal to, q of x already they given, that is x minus 2, and remainder is also given, that is r of x. R of x equal to minus 2x plus 4. On dividing one polynomial with g of x, we get quotient as x minus 2 and remainder as minus 2x plus 4. Then what is divisor? We need to find g of x. What is relation? P of x equal to formula, division algorithm. P of x equal to g of x into q of x plus remainder r. In this case we need g of x. Remaining terms take it in the LHS. Then p of x minus r of x, that's equal to g of x into q of x. What is our requirement? G of x. Our requirement is g of x, means we need to find divisor. G of x equal to p of x minus r of x divided by q of x. Now replace all the values. Now replace p of x, r of x and q of x, then you get g of x. Then g of x equal to, what is p of x? That is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 minus, what is r of x? R of x already they given, remainder is minus 2x plus 4. Minus 2x plus 4, whole thing divided by q of x. What is quotient? That is x minus 2. Just rewrite it. And dividing, x cube minus 3x square, here minus of minus plus, it will be plus 3x, minus 4 plus 2, it will be minus 2, divided by x minus 2. It is our g of x, but g of x should be a polynomial, so just divide this polynomial by this polynomial. After this, here take x minus 2 and it is x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2, because our requirement is g of x should be a polynomial, not it is fraction or it is quotient of two polynomials. So just divide x minus 2 or just divide this polynomial with x minus 2. For getting x cube, which term we need to multiply? Which term we need to multiply to get x cube? That is x square, means x cube minus 2x square. Just reverse the signs, get cancel. Minus x square plus 3x minus 2. Now for getting minus x square, which term we need to multiply? That is minus x, means minus x square, minus into minus plus 2x. After that, reverse the signs, negative plus 0 and negative. these two terms will be get cancelled, that is x minus 2 plus 1s are x minus 2, clearly we get remainder. If you divide this polynomial with x minus 2, then you get x square minus x plus 1. If you divide this polynomial with x minus 2, then you get this polynomial. Therefore, g of x equal to x square minus x plus 1. This is our g of x. When on dividing this polynomial by g of x, quotient is x minus 2 and remainder is minus 2x plus 4, then divisor g of x is x square minus x plus 1. G of x is this fraction of two polynomials, but we need a polynomial, so just divide, and dividing we get x square minus x plus 1 as g of x. We need g of x. G of x is one polynomial, so we get x square minus x plus 1 as our required answer. Thank you.